Display counts determine where the ranging switches on a meter and can therefore affect the accuracy. Basically, a 4,000 count meter says that this digit can't go beyond a 4, so once you get over 40 volts, you'll lose a decimal point space and it will switch over, where a 6,000 count meter won't switch that voltage until you get to over 60 volts. So let's move some meters out to the calibrator and take a look how different voltages are displayed on these meters. The meter on the left has a 2,000 count display, the meter in the middle has a 4,000 count display, and the meter on the right has a 6,000 count display. The 2,000 count display can only show 24 volts with a single decimal point. The 4,000 and 6,000 count meters can show 24 volts with 2 decimal places. When we change the voltage to 48 volts, now the 4,000 count meter in the middle loses 1 decimal place of resolution. It can no longer show the 4 in the leftmost digit and must switch to a single decimal place of resolution. The 6,000 count meter on the right still can show 48 volts with 2 decimal places of resolution. When we set the calibrator to 70 volts, now all 3 meters are showing 70 volts with 1 decimal place of resolution. The 6,000 count meter cannot display a number greater than 6 in the leftmost digit and switches to a single decimal point of resolution. Setting the voltage to the very common value of 120 volts for North America, and you will see that all 3 meters are able to show 120 volts with 1 decimal point of resolution. But when we switch to 240 volts, which is another common value, the 2,000 count meter will lose the ability to display even a single decimal point and go to 1 volt resolution. Since this is a manual ranging meter, we also have to switch ranges on this meter to even display the voltage. Now, when we switch to 480 volts, the 4,000 count meter in the middle will also lose the ability to display that final decimal place, switching to 1 volt resolution. Now only the 6,000 count meter has 1 decimal place of resolution at 480 volts. Finally, when we switch to 750 volts, all 3 meters have lost the ability to display a decimal point. All 3 meters now have 1 volt resolution beyond that 600 volt level.